Hello, good evening. So it's near enough 9 o'clock at night, PM in Scotland, United Kingdom, and I just thought I fancied a cup of tea. It's quite late for caffeine, but I just thought I could do with a nice cup of tea with some nice full fat milk from the farm I go to and some nice honey. It's delicious. And I thought I would just like sit outside and the river's just in front of me, so that sounds really beautiful, and I can hear the birds, and I just felt drawn to come outside and sit and take my drum. So it won't be a very long video, but I just thought that maybe this is an opportunity for you to connect with yourself if you have a moment. So the children in bed, husband's asleep, so it's like a nice time to come out and just have like a moment for yourself. And if you have an instrument of any sort, and I felt drawn to use the drum, there's just something very beautiful and powerful and primitive about the drum that just seems to resonate deep within my soul. And I can imagine it will do the same for you as well, because there is something primitive about a drum. And I think there's something special about a drum where women were the main drummers, like primitive, back in the primitive days, that women were the more drummers, and that resonates with me. And I thought, yeah, I'll take that. So I thought we could have just like a session. It's not a big session, just a small session of just like working the drum. And I have the real skin drum, and it is a cow skin drum, and it produces more deeper tones, so I thought more appropriate for being nighttime. So I'll just have a sip of my tea, and a sip being a gulp. So let's go. there we go. Just taking a moment to yourself just to get rid of the day. You know, I'm sure we all have a day full of lots of activity, emotions, thoughts, and self-care, and just taking a moment for yourself is so important, and it doesn't take long. So please always give yourself that moment. Never feel guilty or think that you shouldn't have it, because we all need a moment to ourselves. If we're to show up and be the best that we can be, we need to really look after ourselves. So, on that note, I'll get my clicker and I'll get my tea and I'll say good night. Good night.